Well, for many of you, it's a Sunday routine. The Sunday paper, coffee, CBS Sunday Morning.
The weekend staple now has a new local counterpart. Omaha Sunday Morning makes its TV debut this Sunday.
3 News Now's Jennifer Griswold is here with a preview.
And she got the pink memo.
She did. Look at this. This is perfect.
We're all twinning right here.
We
are. Matching pink. It's a pink kind of a day.
It is. So this is really exciting. What's the idea behind the new show?
Well, it's really great. We've been working on this Omaha World Herald 3 News Now partnership for a while now. You may have noticed we've been featuring some of their stories on Saturday, letting people know what they can view in the paper the next day and then throughout the week as well. So this is taking it a step further. There are so many incredible journalists, as we all know, at the Omaha World Herald. And this is a way to actually showcase some of the video stuff they're doing, which has been on omaha.com for a long time now, but this is a way to actually show it on TV. And so we're benefiting from their amazing storytelling, amazing journalism, and it goes both ways, but then they also get to be showcased in a different venue on TV.
So the mood of this is different. This isn't wake up and it's the newscast and here's what burned down in a fire last night. And can you kind of explain how the format's a little bit different from what people might traditionally see in a newscast?
Yeah, Christy, who's been producing it too, is like, I feel like I have to just be a little longer with my writing and I have to slow down as we're doing it, because it's not that quick timed out news. You know, we're not worried about story count, which we might be in a newscast. This is trying to let people feel the flavor of the story and let people actually understand, you know, it's a little more slow moving. As we're doing it, I tell people, you know, people haven't finished their cup of coffee yet. So we have to keep that in mind. They're sitting, they're sipping their coffee, they're maybe watching their kids play around their couch. They could even be reading the paper as they're watching this show. That is the mood, that is the tone.
Now give us an example. What kind of stories will we be seeing?
Yeah, so some of these stories we're looking at, they've traveled quite a distance. So some are out in the sandhills where people are actually talking about, right there you're seeing the Blandings turtle. Apparently this turtle is endangered, but there are more in the sandhills than there are anywhere else in the world.
Oh, wow.
So the Omaha World Herald went out and actually talked to them about why that is and what they're doing to preserve them and make sure that this turtle lives on. So there's that. There's also stories about farmers, people doing things they do in our state all the time that maybe we don't see, we don't showcase. So a lot of times people say to us, why don't you cover the good news, the feature stories, the human interest stories? This does.
I think a lot of people have grown to love CBS Sunday Morning. So this is really neat for KMTV because it puts into play that partnership with the Omaha World Herald, but also kind of that CBS kind of mode. How does this fit in kind of with what CBS is already doing on Sunday mornings?
You know, there is that journalism piece. There is a news value to everything. I personally, though, feel that a very strong news value to a story may just be understanding your community, may just be knowing the people who live in your community, why they do what they do, how they are, and maybe it's a part of the state you never saw before. So it's understanding that. So it's not that strong news value in terms of this happened today or a crime story. That's not what this is about. This is about really delving into and letting people feel and understand the background of a story and a subject matter.
So Jenny, what do you like most about being involved with this? It's very exciting. What's your favorite part of it?
You know, it's such a great show. It's one of those things, maybe I shouldn't say this, but you know, as a mom, as a working mom, it's one of those whenever you hear something else of, oh no, I have to do another thing. At first it was, the show sounds great, but I have to do another thing. The second we started shooting it, afterwards I called my husband and I said, if I complained even for a millisecond, take it back. This show is fantastic. I am so excited to be a part of it because it really is doing something different in the Omaha area, but also something different. You know, I've lived and worked in other places, and I haven't seen a show like this. I also haven't seen a partnership like this with the Omaha World Herald, and that's the thing. People can also watch it online at omaha.com, 3newsnow.com as well. But if you don't catch it on air, there's another option for you.
So some of the pieces in the show actually come from the staff here in the newsroom,
Yes.
and then some of them come from the Omaha World. Is it kind of just a mixture? Do you go back and forth, or?
Yeah, we try to make sure to get a few stories in from the Omaha World Herald, like 3 to 4 of these packages is what we call them in the news business. So they're minutes long. It's not just a quick 20-second blurb. And then we also do some of ours. You know, 3 News Now, we have this commitment to covering education. So in the classroom, those types of stories you'll see on this show.
So the show debuted online last week, and what kind of feedback are you hearing?
I have to say I'm amazed. People on Facebook, even people in the public have said, I'm so excited for your new show. People have been asking about what it is and then just said, wow, this sounds really nice, really neat. So I think there is, you know, a hunger from people to actually have something that is just a feel-good, nice, compelling show.
Well, and I think you are, I mean, I've only known you for a short time, but you are the perfect person to be hosting this, really. So congratulations, and we are so excited.
We're really
so
excited.
excited to watch it.
I'm up at that time. I've got my Sunday World Herald. I got my cup of coffee, and now I'm going to have me my Fix-It Jenny Griswold in the mornings too. Omaha Sunday Morning this Sunday at 7:30 a.m. on air. You can already go to the 3 News Now website and go ahead and find there's a special tab there for Omaha Sunday Morning if you want to look at the stories from that online preview. We'll see you. You know, it was lovely to see you live today. We'll see you on TV on Sunday. Okay.
Of course. Yeah.
Thanks, Jenny.
Thank you.
Thanks, ladies.
Well,